Emily Carter opened the bridal suite door, expecting champagne, flowers, and laughter. Instead, she froze. Daniel, her fiancé, was laughing intimately with her maid of honor. Shock hit her chest like a punch. Her bouquet trembled in her hands as disbelief washed over her. "Emily, I can explain," Daniel stammered, reaching for her hand. She pulled back sharply, her eyes sharp as ice. She didn't scream. She didn't cry. She walked down the aisle anyway, each step deliberate, burning with silent fury. Guests whispered, sensing the tension, but she ignored them. Every step down the aisle felt heavier than the last. The wedding music played softly, then skipped as if reacting to the chaos. Emily's father glanced at her with concern, but she forced a small, controlled smile. Her hands gripped the bouquet tighter, nails digging into petals. Daniel's smug confidence had vanished. His jaw was tight. He glanced around, realizing the whispers were about him. Emily's eyes never left him, and she could almost see the panic rising behind his mask. The pastor cleared his throat. "If anyone objects to this union, I do." A commanding voice sliced through the room. Heads turned. Gasps rippled through the crowd. A tall, impeccably dressed man stepped forward. Adrian Stone, Daniel's older brother. Billionaire. Cold, untouchable. And in that instant, Emily felt a flicker of hope. Daniel's face turned pale, his practiced calm destroyed. "You don't know what you're saying," he stammered. Emily's eyes narrowed. "Calm, icy. From what I see, my best friend is touching my fiancé. That's all I need to know." She lifted her chin, her voice soft, deliberate, deadly. Lauren's smile faded as she tried to slip past unnoticed. Adrian's gaze was locked on Emily, unwavering. "This wedding cannot proceed," he said evenly, his voice carrying across the hall. The tension thickened, like the air itself was holding its breath. Daniel opened his mouth to argue. "This is ridiculous." Adrian's eyes snapped to him. "Step aside or you destroy everything she deserves." Emily's father frowned. "Adrian, what are you doing?" "Protecting her," Adrian said simply. Whispers turned into murmurs, guests craning their necks. Cameras flashed as the drama unfolded. Emily felt her heart race. Each pulse sounded in her ears like a drumbeat. She took a slow breath, walking with measured steps to the altar, ignoring Daniel's desperate attempts to grab her hand. Adrian remained by her side, silent, yet every movement exuded control. Emily could feel the air shift. The power dynamic in the room had changed entirely. Daniel's voice broke. "Emily, this isn't fair." Emily tilted her head, expression controlled, almost bored. "Fair? I think we've already established what fairness looks like, Daniel." The guests watched in stunned silence as tension stretched between the three. Adrian's presence was magnetic, and Emily found herself stealing glances at him, not out of desire, but curiosity, strategy, and an unspoken challenge. "Do you really think you can humiliate her and get away with it?" Adrian asked Daniel, cold and calm. Daniel swallowed hard, unable to respond. Emily's pulse quickened at the quiet authority in Adrian's tone. For the first time, she felt someone was on her side. But who would she trust more, the man who betrayed her or the man who stopped him? Outside the ceremony, chaos reigned. Guests whispered and snapped photos. Emily stepped into the cool air, the SUV waiting silently. Her heels clicked against the marble, echoing like gunshots in her ears. She felt anger and adrenaline mix, sharpening every sense. Adrian opened the door for her. "Get in," he said simply. Emily hesitated, but she had no other options. Inside, the leather seats were cold, luxurious, and tense. Silence filled the vehicle for a few seconds before she spoke. "You didn't have to do that," Emily said softly, studying him. "Yes," Adrian replied evenly. "I did." His eyes never left hers, assessing, calculating. The city skyline passed by outside, lights reflecting off the tinted windows. The air between them was electric, charged with anticipation and unspoken tension. At the penthouse, Adrian faced her. Daniel wasn't just cheating, he said. He was using you. This marriage was leverage for a corporate deal. Emily's chest tightened. My entire engagement was a contract. Adrian nodded, expression unreadable. Exactly. And you were blinded by trust. Emily's mind raced. Betrayal, humiliation, anger, they all collided inside her. She wanted to scream. She wanted to cry. Instead, she steadied her breathing. So what do I do now? Adrian's eyes darkened. Make him regret it. Marry me instead. Emily laughed bitterly. You're insane. He tilted his head. Calm. Is it? She stared at him. The city skyline glittered behind him. Adrian's hand went into his pocket, producing a small velvet box. Her eyes widened as he opened it, revealing a simple, yet stunning engagement ring. Do you trust me enough to wear it? He asked quietly. Emily's breath caught. The stakes suddenly became tangible. Emily's fingers hovered over the ring. This was insane. Dangerous. But also intoxicating. The betrayal of Daniel felt distant now, replaced with curiosity and cautious intrigue. Adrian watched her carefully. This isn't just a proposal, he said softly. It's protection power, and a chance to rewrite everything he took from you. Emily swallowed, trying to steady herself. And if I refuse? Then he keeps what he thinks he won, Adrian replied. His voice was calm, dangerous, magnetic. Emily's pulse pounded. Every instinct screamed caution, but some part of her wanted to test the line. Why are you helping me? Emily asked, her voice quiet, wary. Adrian's lips curved slightly. Because you deserve better. And because he was never supposed to have you in the first place. His gaze was unwavering, commanding. Emily's chest tightened. The city lights flickered outside the window as they stood close. Silence stretched, heavy with tension. Adrian's hand hovered near the ring box, waiting. Emily's heartbeat echoed, loud and urgent. Decision time, Adrian said finally. This is about you, not him. Double quotes. Emily opened the ring box. Her eyes locked with Adrian's. And if I say yes, then I protect you, Adrian said softly. From him, and from anything else that tries to hurt you. The words carried weight. She felt both fear and anticipation, a strange pull towards something dangerous. Daniel watched from afar, fists clenched. He couldn't believe what he was seeing. Emily was making a choice he never expected. Inside, Emily's hand trembled slightly over the ring. Her mind raced with possibilities, consequences, and opportunities. The night felt electric, charged, like the calm before a storm. Emily slipped the ring onto her finger. Adrian's lips curved slightly, satisfied. Outside, Daniel's expression twisted with rage. Inside, Emily felt a strange mix of power, fear, and curiosity. Adrian whispered softly, "This time, you belong to no one but me."